So we'll look at your setup here now. For the most part, decent. You can just see on this right-hand one now, the handle of the club's a little bit further forward. It's just on the inside part of your shorts there, where this one's a little bit back of that. Okay, so
more over
no, that's fine. No, that's fine. From that lead shoulder there, that's sort of a straightish line down there we're looking for. You're absolutely fine there. Okay. The key thing is now is kind of your body position or your pivot of how your shoulders are going to rotate. You tended to kind of slide and tilt the top half. So this red line now kind of indicates where your spine angle is as you go back. You can almost see that first movement there now. Your head kind of tipping this way. Left shoulder going down quite a lot. And when you get to the top of the backswing now, if we sort of draw a line from your left eye down through your legs there, okay, that's kind of your spine angle. Now, the club's gone quite a long way there without you really turning a long way, because you've lost a bit of control and you kind of, you're down here. So coming back to the golf ball now, what you're going to be required to do now is kind of jump back up to try and get back into the angle you want to be, but trying to move into that position at, well, I know, 80, 90 mile an hour-ish or so, it's not going to lead to a lot of consistency because of that there. You can see where your hands come back now, impact more by your left thigh. Yeah. The handle of the golf club has started here and back at impact on like that. Yeah. He's left wide open. Okay, so that's the reason why I want the hands to be a little bit further forward there at rest. They're not in front of the golf club, okay, but because your head's behind the ball, it perceives to you like your, I mean, if you draw a line from sort of your right eye here down to the hands, your brain goes, oh, my hands are way forward. Well, yeah, from that angle, they would look way forward, but in reality, they are just basically down beneath the golf club. So this green line now on this right-hand one showcases more of the turn. There's a little bit of that tilt this way, but you're getting more to that right side. Now, the backswing's a little bit short there, if truth be told. Yeah. That's a bit you trying to sort of get yourself into that kind of position without trying to do too much too quick, but getting yourself more onto that right side so you feel as though you're turning and getting your shoulders to match up to this line back here, okay? So again, we said about doing some drills there with that club across your shoulders here. You're going to rotate and try and get the top of the backswing, those two blue lines parallel to each other, okay? I would say you could get a little bit, I mean, your shoulders there are probably about here somewhere, okay? So we could get a little bit more movement to that right side, okay? Because what that's going to do now with the driver, when you come back to the golf ball, your head doesn't have to jump back quite so much. You're already in a good impact position. Yeah. You see your hands come back to impact, pretty much the same spots. The club face was squarer now, and then through the target. Your balance will be affected because obviously you're used to being kind of quite a lot of weight there on that left side, and as you come back to golf, we're moving the weight back to your right side. So you obviously have to readjust because you're going more from this way to that foot, whereas before you were going kind of from your lead foot back to your back foot, and then your body's trying to read and react all the time, okay? So got to get that sensation what that body's going to do. I think the hand position at address slightly tweaked, grip pressure slightly tweaked, but getting yourself behind that golf ball with that spine. So just practicing getting that chest to stay behind it, so you're pivoting, and when you get to the top of the backswing now, we want to see kind of your head more over there a little bit more. Now at the moment you've moved for me enough, but with practice we can move it over a little bit more, and that's going to take away that one when you come down a bit steep, like we said, where the ball goes shoom, way up in the air, or if it doesn't go really high, it's going to go really low because you're just coming down the golf with no loft there, Cameron, just going to drive the ball low or you sky it. So does that make sense then, yeah? Yeah. Good. Okay, so have a couple more on that range on that hole there, mate, and see if we can get that position dialed in a little bit more. So you're keeping your head behind the ball, really sort of focusing on that turn in the takeaway. Get your head and your chest in that sort of leaning back slightly position at top of the backswing, okay, mate?